God will remove every prop from our lives until we see our true provision. And I go back years ago to that vision of that puppet, which most of you have heard, when I saw scissors cutting one string and another string. And suddenly the strings that were moving the hands, suddenly the hands just went limp to the side and cutting away. And I thought, well, if he cuts that last string, the whole puppet is going to crumple on the floor. And as the last string was cut, then that puppet became alive. And the movements of that puppet were no longer jilted, stunted, but became free and natural and moved with God. I will never forget that vision. And God interpreted that to me. He said, let go. All the while you hold onto things, unbelief, they are strings being pulled in your life. And what are those strings? They are control. And what is control? Witchcraft. And who works behind that? The enemy. Well, as we close, let's look at some Psalms. Let's look at Psalm 87. Psalm 87. And verse 7. Both the singers and the players on instruments say, and my springs are in you. All my springs are in you. In other words, my life, everything is to be found in you and you alone. Nothing else exists. Nothing else matters. You are life, and your life lives in me. That's what it means. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 22. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 22. Whether Paul, Apollos, or Cephas, or the world, or life, or death, or things present, or things to come, all are yours. And you are Christ's, and Christ is God's. Here you are. Look what you are a partaker of. Look what you are one with, that he has done for us through his Son, Jesus Christ. Paul, Apollos, these were great early teachers in the church. Cephas, the world, life, death, things that are present, things that are come, all are yours. There's nothing withheld. God has not withheld any jot or tittle from the promises of his word. They are all yours in Christ Jesus. And it is the enemy that stops us from inheriting these and being blessed by these. That's all it is. But stay with it, because God is cutting away those strings as we let go.